So can you tell us a little bit about how you got started in music?
Um, for me, I started rapping like 2017, like around that time. I always had a thing for music. Coming into music, I always did that. For me, like it was always a part of my family and things like that. So my father did a lot of clothing and like designs for movies, such like How I Love Don't Cost a Thing. So I always was around like you feel me. As a baby, I was around like music and industry type stuff. So I got started around 2017 on my own journey. Like, yeah, this is what I'm gonna do.
And so, what was something that got you into it at first? Was there like a certain song that you made you take yourself seriously as an artist?
Nah, I think it was more like the situations I was going through. You feel me? Like the situations I was going through at the time. You feel me? I was in the streets and stuff, like doing a lot. You feel me? And I started losing a lot of my childhood friends and shit. So after I could curse.
Yeah, you okay.
I So I started losing my childhood friends and shit. You feel me? So after that, I'm like, feel me? So I ain't gotta give. Then I started getting into a lot of legal shit. So it was like, yeah, it's that time.
So you feel like music was something you could kind of use to stay out of trouble?
Yeah, it was definitely like all I had at one point. You feel me? Like I ain't really have much or a lot of people to talk to. So yeah, I definitely use that as like my outlet to keep me out of shit.
And so, being an independent artist, what's some of the things that you deal with? Because that's how most of the people we interview on here are independent, and they talk about like building a team and having the right people around. So,
Basically, you gotta keep everything authentic. You feel me? Like you gotta be you. Feel me? Like as an independent, like some of the things that I be dealing with is like you feel me, just the everyday like marketing of myself. You feel me? Like this shit is just be old me. You feel me? So it be like it's 10 times harder. You feel me? You gotta have money for this shit. You gotta invest in yourself. You feel me? You gotta look like money, cause then feel me, when you spend money, you feel me, you gotta spend money to make money. So it just be like it be a lot. You feel me? But I'm getting a grasp of everything. Luckily, I'm blessed in a position. You feel me? Do what I gotta do.
yeah. And so I know when I first met you it was at the Dior music video.
Hmm.
So can you talk a little bit about like your relationship with him or like different artists that you work with, you
That's my
around?
slum, man. Shout out Dior, you feel me? Shout out O3, you feel me? You know it's O3 New Isis. Feel me? That's how this shit is. You feel me? That's just what it is. But me and Aura locked in on some like non-rap shit. You feel me? Like we locked in on some non-rap shit, and then after that, it just was locked in. After that, you feel me? That's when we started collabing on music. We did a joint tape, feel me, called Get Rich or Die Slamming. And then, you feel me, after that, we just kept it consistent. We kept, we check on each other mental. Like that plays a big role, you feel me? It don't just stop at an Instagram follow, you feel me? So that's really my brother. Like outside of music, like I could call him and talk to him about anything, vice versa.
That's fire. I think you probably one of the only artists that brought up like mental health kind of.
Yeah,
So
cause
can you yeah, talk about
that's
that?
like you feel me. That's like an important thing, and I feel like we need to shed light more on that. You feel me? Just checking in on each other. You feel me? Cause mental health is a thing. You feel me? I'm a person. You a person. We all people, and we go through things. You feel me? Depression is real. You feel me? Like that. I go through that shit. You feel me? I've been in a like a hole for like a year. You feel me? I took a year of music because I was going through a lot within myself. You feel me? And it's like feel me? I had to take time off to really get it to myself, learn how to love myself before I could, you feel me, love this shit. Cause this shit come with a lot, you feel me? I'm opening up to a lot of people, you feel me, and letting my guard down. That's something I told myself I wouldn't do after, you feel me, a lot of shit I've been through. But that's just me, you feel me? But I feel like mental health is definitely something we gotta clamp down on because people really is going through stuff, and just because feel me they posting and it look good, you feel me? People make feel me shit look good for the net, but in real life, feel me, people who go through shit too, you feel me? So checking on your people. Word.
You feel like that you put kind of. I feel that sometimes men that are in music, like y'all put all your emotions into the music, so it's like almost not too much. It's like sometimes I feel you could hold in too much like that. But do you feel like that? Like you put everything into the music?
I feel like yeah, like Not everything, you feel me? Cause how I was taught to deal with shit, you feel me? I'm very in tune with like my religion and my spirituality and shit. So it's like I pray, you feel me? I was taught to pray, you feel me? And I know that hard times really don't last, you feel me? So I just go day by day, take it, you feel me? If I gotta take a month off, a year off, that's what I'm gonna do. I don't care about who passed me, none of that, cause this shit is a marathon, you feel me?
And when you do lock in the studio, what's your process like?
My process just be simple. I just go in there ready to, open up, tell a story, feel me? Just rap about the shit that I'm going through, you feel me? I don't rap about nobody else's life. I rap about my day to day, feel me? Shit that I like to do, shit me and my niggas do, feel me? On the day to day, that's all spill. That's just how we, feel me? That's how we are.
And can you talk a little bit about any projects you have coming up, any performances that we should look out
Right
for?
now, you feel me? Shows is looking, I don't know. So if y'all want to book, you feel me? All that shit gonna be in the bio, you feel me? I could get right, you feel me? Right now, you feel me? Everything is, looking right. So get in tune, feel me? And upcoming projects at the end of this month, you feel me? Maybe around 20s, I would say 20s. I'm gonna drop a little, self-titled project called Banco, you feel me? That shit is finna go stupid. Straight bangers, no skips, 8 tracks, pressure. I'm back, you feel me? I'm back. I'm not leaving. It's over.
And what's your favorite song on the album so we could look out for that
I ain't
one?
gonna lie. Right now, it's hard. You feel me? All them shits got me in a frenzy. Like, we really listen to them shits all day. You feel me? And it's like, they get better and better every time you play them. But if I gotta say, right now, I'm stuck between two. You feel me? I'm stuck between one called Pharrell and I got some shit called, you feel me, HYFT, How You Feel a Day. That shit is like a Detroit type vibe, you feel me? Babyface type vibe, you feel me? Shout out Babyface, shit like that.
So last question, I'm just gonna ask you to give some advice to other independent artists, something that they should.
Believe in yourself, bro. Like, believe in yourself. Like, feel me? When you really, like my boy Christopher Dollar said, like he always says some shit in his song. He's like, feel me? When you a diamond in the dirt, you feel me? They gonna say you nothing. You feel me? Like you always gotta tell yourself you something. You feel me? Even when all odds is against you, like don't let nobody tell you that you can't do nothing. You feel me? Cause people stop people. You feel me? Like this shit always is possible. Everything. Every day you wake up. Feel me? It's endless opportunity. You hold the key to unlock your understanding. You feel me? So it's up to you to get out there in the real world and get your hands dirty. Feel me? Keep it grinching.
And then last thing, we just gonna do a drop. So you're just gonna say your name, which I know you said everybody say your name wrong. So say your name.
Yo, my name is Chance Banco.
Chance Banco.
Chance Banco. You feel me? Bank. 2 O's, you feel me? Y'all be 1 O in me, y'all be Bangkok and shit, pause, like y'all be going crazy and it's simple, you feel me? Chauncey, like Chauncey Billups without the Y, you feel me? Chance Banco, you feel me?
So,
but you got it right, so I fuck with you, feel me?
right.
Shout out your plug, you feel me? Alright.
So you gonna say I'm Chance.
My name is Chance Banco, you feel me? I'm from Harlem. New Isis Records, you feel me? We in here independent, this is our year, you feel me? I gotta go sit down for a little while, but when you feel me, I got my artist, you feel me, say Trippy, he gonna be bugging, you feel me? This shit don't stop, you feel me? Don't stop at just me, so it's about to be a whole lot of shit going on. I just need y'all to stay tuned, and, you feel me? Stay prayed up. Word.
That's perfect. And then just real quick, you just gonna say your name, and I'm here with your plug's favorite.
It's your boy Chance Banco, repping New Isis Records, and I'm here with your plug's favorite. You feel me? My favorite. Gang.
Perfect. Can you cut it?